boiler's just beeping in the oven and I've got to go and take it out and dish it up. Right, I'll carry this on in a second. So we have come to an animal sanctuary in Brentwood and it is pissing it down. There's a position here for a videographer and editor. It's only part-time, which is good. Yeah, I'm going to go and I'm going to ask about it and just see if I can go from being an amateur videographer to being a professional videographer, even if it is just part-time. Since I started my YouTube channel, I've used 4 cameras. The first one is, it doesn't even have a model name. It's a just cheap knockoff camcorder, 50 quid I think I paid for this, and it is horrendous. If you've seen my video on Jaywick Beach, this was one of the cameras that I used. I actually had 2 cameras going for that one. The other one was this one, which is the FujiFilm FinePix S. This one I think was free from a family member. This is the FinePix S2980. This is the Samsung WB600. Yeah, that was one that we kind of had laying around. And they were my early cameras, and I very quickly got to the point where I was like, the quality is not good enough, it's not giving me the right sound quality, I can't do enough with it. Yeah, they were a bit of a pain in the ass. So I switched over to my phone because I had a Pixel 3, and this has actually been my main camera for the last 18 months, give or take. If I'm going to move into actually working as a videographer, I kind of need to have the kit, and the minimum fundamental requirement is surely to have a camera. So, like most people, I went ahead and I scoured eBay, Amazon, Gumtree, Spock, all of the places that are online marketplaces, even Facebook Marketplace, looking for my next camera. I did a ton of research and I came to the conclusion that the best camera for me with my budget was going to be the Canon 750D. I like the idea that it had the Wi-Fi built in, it had detachable lenses, it had the screen that swivels round, you could attach an external microphone onto it, and I found a guy on Gumtree who was selling his and he lived near Oxford Circus, so I hopped on the train and I went all the way into central London. When I got there, I was just blown away. It was so nice to see all of the people out and about. I'm so used to having lockdowns and COVID. It was just nice to see people out in the street doing their shopping, going about doing their thing. It was so busy, and while I was there I really felt the London vibes. There was these amazing buildings and architecture and just this history, and I thought, if I'm going to get a camera and I'm going to start shooting, this is probably the best place to get that initial footage, just to kind of test it out. The sun was just going down, it was just perfect. I was pretty excited, to say the least. And that's it, just like that, we have a camera. Yeah, I can't even wait for this. So this is it. This is the new camera, Canon 750D. Pop open that, turn it on. Oh, brilliant. Well, I think we're now done with this. I've been using this for so long now that yeah, I've just gotten used to it. So now I've got a proper camera to work with, and it wasn't overly expensive, about 290 quid. So yeah, after a year I feel like that's the right investment to be making. I'm really scared to use it, like it's yeah, what if I drop it and I break it? God forbid. So I guess now I'll just go and shoot some stuff. So there it is, we now have a decent DSLR. And that means now I can actually apply it for that position that I was talking about earlier. I went in and I spoke to them and they said, look, send us a copy of your CV, send us your portfolio. So I'm going to send over some links to some of the videos that I've done so far. But now that I actually have a decent camera, I'm hoping to produce some slightly better stuff that I might be able to showcase to them, and yeah, potentially turn this from a hobby to actually making money off of it. If you enjoyed this video and you're interested in seeing more, why not go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's free, you can always unsubscribe later, and it would really help me out if you left a little like on this video. Thanks ever so much, and I'll catch you in the next one.